Hey, we are Clint and Hannah, your relationship coaches. Welcome to another Marriage Monday. For the month of March, we are going to be focused on staying connected under pressure. And today we are going to be discussing you don't have a communication problem, you have a safety problem. So, how do we remain safe in a conversation?
Well, what we're talking about here is when we're getting ready to have one of those difficult conversations where it can get personal, where emotions can get involved really easily, where misunderstandings have happened or can happen. The key about creating safety in a difficult conversation is that it is up to both parties to create safety on both sides of the discussion. If I am going to be the person that is telling you something that may be difficult or expressing to you that my feelings are hurt or that there was a misunderstanding, I, as the person speaking, have to create safety by ensuring that I'm going to be speaking through emotions, not necessarily from emotions, which
That's
is to
good.
say, I'm not caught up in anger, fear, shame, frustration, whatever emotion may be pushing me. I have to do my best to stay out of that emotion and speak respectfully, logically, as clearly as I can, and not launch personal attacks against the other person. That's the key here. This is not about attacking them. This is about letting them know what I think and what I feel in the moment. Now, as the person receiving that, I create safety by being willing to listen, to simply be present and listen. I'm not going to defend myself. I'm not going to push back. I'm not going to argue. I'm not going to shut down. I'm not going to find a way to aggressively or passively aggressively punish them for being open and vulnerable with me. And that's the hard part, is we have these ways that we tend to shut people down or punish them for speaking to us about difficult things. You can't do that. Be willing to sit there, listen respectfully, listen attentively, and really, really honor what they're saying, honor who they are, and appreciate their vulnerability. A note here, just listening and allowing them to speak does not mean I am agreeing with what they're saying. It simply means I'm honoring their viewpoint, their opinion, their feelings, and I'm letting them express them without pushback. So then the roles may reverse. And once you have listened respectfully and attentively to what they're saying, oftentimes you'll find out that what you might have had to say in defense isn't necessary anyway, because you might have misunderstood what the issue was to begin with. But the roles then reverse. Then I get to speak, you have to listen. And as long as you're listening attentively and respectfully, again, as the speaker, that doesn't give me license to move in for the kill. That doesn't mean that because you're not arguing with me, I need to come in and attack you. Got to be respectful on both sides of the situation, speaking respectfully, listening attentively. That's the way that you create safety in a difficult conversation on both sides of the discussion.
That's good. So, our tip for the week in staying connected under pressure is when safety drops, our defenses rise. So, if you recognize that defenses are rising within you or your spouse, then that is your indication that someone is feeling unsafe and that the conversation needs to be put on hold for a moment. We thank you for being here, and we will give you more in-depth thoughts about this topic on our Thoughtful Thursday. So check that out on Thursday, and we hope that you have a great week.